Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I was working on something the other day, and once again I grabbed my snap-on hose pick. Now in all honesty, I have never needed this to loosen up a hose on a vehicle. You know, that's I guess what it's designed for. They come in a lot of different shapes. Many companies make these, and you know, basically if you've got a hose, you stick this thing in and you can kind of loosen it up and pry against the malleable part, the rubber part, to try to break free the hose from whatever coupling. They're great for that, but I find them tremendously useful for all kinds of other jobs. It's like a giant or grown-up version of this, and I've done a video on this. This is my favorite pick head design. Not necessarily my favorite handle, but definitely this size pick and the shape. There's just something magical about it. It just comes in so handy and fits into places so well. Same with this. Now, a long time ago, I got this guy. You can see that's an old A173. You might get it on eBay because you're paying, this is like $31 or something off the truck. And basically, it's just a metal shaft with a bend and a taper and a instinct handle. You know, and it hasn't changed much in a lot of years. And I don't know what this would have cost back in the day. I can't imagine it was much more than about 10 bucks, but who knows. Anyway, it's about the same. It looks like they've upgraded to a higher chrome on this, but the angles and stuff seems very similar. I may have installed a little bend in that one. But just for a good, solid, large-handled pick, this is amazing. This is definitely a tool I would get again, just simply because it's so handy. Now, you don't really need an instinct handle on this, and in fact, sometimes it can get in the way because, you know, this is designed, you know, more as a screwdriver handle. That's where it came from, you know, all their research and design, you know, to get the optimum handle for a human hand for rotating something. But, you know, they use them for all kinds of things. I mean, like you need a test light with an instinct handle, but I digress. Something like this, with a straight shaft. This is symmetric, or totally symmetrical, so you can grab it in a comfortable position in your hand, and then this works just fine. However, this one, sometimes you just grab it however, but the larger handle, because this is such strong steel, you can really apply some force to it. You got to be kind of careful. It is a sharp end. But I just find that for a lot of things, I'm grabbing this and using it to pry, to pick, to reach, to stretch, to bend, you know, basically trying to get into small areas for whatever reason, or, you know, to dig something out or to clean something. It's just an amazingly handy tool, you know, and I love this little guy here. So a big guy, even better. I haven't felt a need for any of the other hose picks, simply because I don't do that kind of work very often. And most of the stuff I have, I've been able to, you know, either pull off or, you know, wiggle for a while. I haven't needed a hose pick, but I could definitely see on older vehicles where that would be essential, and I've got two. Anyway, what happened was this one lived in the garage, and I was often in the shop, and I would want, you know, the same thing. So that's how I ended up picking up two, but I'm glad I did because I really like the way this handle feels with this size of a tool, of a pick. But if you don't have one of those, you know, consider getting it. You don't have to wait for the need to, you know, break free hoses off a vehicle. It has a lot of other uses. This particular one, if you're wondering, is the SGA173B, and that's this pick design. There's all kinds of different ones. You can buy them in sets, but this has totally fulfilled, so far, all my large pick needs. Anyway, hope that was helpful. And with that, Doc out.